was awake throughout the night hours and throughout all of the morning hours. I went to bed today around 1 p.m. And I woke up for the last time today around 9 p.m. Though I didn't really get up until about 10:30 p.m. I recall first waking up today around 6 p.m. But then I went back to sleep afterwards. This is some homemade lasagna made by my dad's mom that my dad got while visiting his parents' place at least a few days ago. And if I recall, these are some homemade empanadas that my dad got from one of his mutual friends. Yesterday, if I recall correctly. The empanadas are homemade by one of my dad's mutual friends. I've had them before, the empanadas, they're pretty good. Around 9:15 in the morning today, I had some homemade kuchen homemade by my dad's mom. I had that homemade kuchen with my first cup of plain coffee for today. I recall having 3 full cups of coffee, and a 4th cup that was essentially just a splash of plain coffee. Roughly from 9:15 in the morning to 11:45 in the morning. And then around noon, I had a can of Wegmans generic branded chicken noodle soup, hearty chicken noodle soup, with what was left of that loaf of bread. And my dad got at a local BJ's with his mother the other day. I had that bread and soup with a glass of tap water. I didn't think to toast the bread. I recall during the first hour of today, the February 27, my dinner video, uploaded to my YouTube channel. Throughout today, I primarily listen to YouTube videos while going through my current rotation of games on Kongregate. Primarily Animation Throwdown, Oceania, One Among Zombies, and Underworld Idol. And I recall that Kukin I had around 9:15 in the morning. It was mildly sweet and delicious. The bread I had around noon. It didn't really taste like much and was somewhat hard, but not too much. It was still enjoyable, especially when I started dipping it into the chicken noodle soup I was having at the time. It added some flavor to the bread, just a bit. The broth, and made it a little less hard. So it was a pretty good meal. I recall throughout today, before I fell asleep today, there was some snow on the ground, but not a whole lot. Just about enough that the grass was mostly covered, but not entirely. It was nice to see some snow on the ground this late into winter.